Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I have some wonderful news for you my friends. The president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, has shocked US President Donald Trump and his plan to use USAID to starve the continent of Africa and other countries around the world. What do I mean by that? Donald Trump and USAID, the director of USAID, who is maybe Elon Musk now because he is stopping, they would have stopped USAID from operating worldwide, and their plan was to cripple a number of African countries because USAID deliver food to African countries. I don't know why, because Africa is fertile lands and we don't need any aid in Africa. Africa has lands that can produce anything, and that is why the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, has shocked the world, especially Donald Trump and the USA, my friends, by creating an agricultural empire in Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is now producing the most pasta. They have built a factory in Burkina Faso, the largest pasta producing factory in the whole of West Africa, perhaps the whole of Africa. They are producing wheat. Yes, my friends, wheat can grow in Africa. Burkina Faso is producing hectares upon hectares of land of wheat that is producing flour. Flour comes from wheat that is used to make bread, pasta, other cereal, stuff like that. Burkina Faso is now producing a lot of wheat, enough to provide food security in Burkina Faso and around the continent of Africa. This is great news, my friends. Fantastic news coming out of Africa. And this is what we have been calling for a long time. We have been calling for Africa to produce its own food. We don't need anybody because we have mineral resources in Africa. We have fertile land. We don't need them, my friends. We don't need them. In a strategic move to bolster Burkina Faso's food security and economic independence, President Ibrahim Traoré has overseen the inauguration of several significant food processing facilities. It's just what I just said. Notably, the country has recently launched its first locally funded tomato processing plant in Bobo Bioloso, constructed at the cost of approximately $12 million. This facility aims to reduce post-harvest losses and enhance agricultural productivity. Additionally, Burkina Faso has invested in a tomato processing facility in Pognongo, Yako department, with an $8.9 million investment. The plant is designed to process 5 tons of tomato per hour. That is a lot of tomato, producing various tomato-based products and generating significant revenue in its first year of operation. These developments come in the wake of US government's decision to withdraw US aid assistance from Burkina Faso. In response, President Traoré has emphasized self-reliance by investing in local agricultural and infrastructure, aiming to mitigate the impact of reduced foreign aid. While some reports suggest that these initiatives have surprised international observers, including US officials, it's important to approach such claims critically. For instance, allegations that President Traoré declined an invitation to a US inauguration ceremony have been debunked, as he was not among the invited guests. Overall, Burkina Faso's recent investment in food processing infrastructure reflect a broader strategy to achieve economic sovereignty and reduce dependence on external assistance. Yes, Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso do not need anybody. What this man is doing is amazing. There is news coming out of Burkina Faso as well that the wheat production plant that is there is producing tons upon tons of flour, and they are able to produce pasta. They would have built the largest pasta processing plant in West Africa. So that pasta processing plant will be able to supply Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Senegal, you name it. All of West Africa, even other African countries throughout the continent. This is significant, my friends, because Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, is the youngest president in Africa. And he has made significant strides since he has overthrown the French puppet government a few years ago. This is why Europe and France and America was afraid of Ibrahim Traoré and Burkina Faso. This is why the West is afraid of Africa. They are afraid to leave Africa alone because it is clear from what is happening in Burkina Faso that once Africa starts using its own resources, once they start producing their own food, processing their own minerals, they will be unstoppable, my friends. Burkina Faso has seized a number of gold mines in the country. They are no longer exporting their gold. They are keeping their resources and selling them at market price. Previously, all raw materials was going out of Burkina Faso. Gold, diamonds, lumber, you name it, to be processed in France. And then France would process those minerals and send them back, sell them to other countries for a profit. That is what was happening in Burkina Faso and other parts of West Africa, Niger and Mali. This is why these countries has been so poor and struggling, even though they have a vast amount of resources underneath their feet. So my friends, I am happy to announce to you this wonderful news that the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, has reached food security. Burkina Faso is now producing in excess of wheat, flour, rice. They can now assist other African countries in need and sell to their neighboring African countries and make money. But how is Burkina Faso producing so much food? Well, President Ibrahim Traoré came up with a marvelous plan. Prisoners. They are using prisoners to work the farm, and once they work the farm, some of their time will be reduced. The average prison population in Burkina Faso is under 45, and these are strong men with a lot of energy. So they are being used to work the farms in Burkina Faso among other young people in the country. And then once they would have left prison, they can continue their farm business, because this is a skill that the government of Burkina Faso is teaching their citizens, and it is a rehabilitation exercise as well, because once those prisoners leave prison, they will have the skills to continue farming and make money. What a marvelous plan, my friends. What a marvelous plan. So let us put our hands together for the president of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré. Let us put our hands together for this great young man out of Africa. All African leaders should be motivated to follow in the footsteps of Burkina Faso's president, Ibrahim Traoré. He's being respected around the world now. Normally, Africa, people see Africa as a joke. Years ago in the West, people see Africa as a joke. It's only now that what is happening in the AES, Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali, people are becoming fascinated with Africa. They are respecting Africa more. That is what we want, because the mission of my channel is to bridge that gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. Right now, I'm in the beautiful Caribbean African diaspora. And if you're watching for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, you can join the channel and become a member by clicking the link in this description box and joining the channel. Also, I have a travel channel. You can go on over, find the link here in the description box, and go on over and subscribe to that channel as well. And comment your thoughts and opinion on what you think about this wonderful topic today of Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, shocking Donald Trump and his plan to use USAID as a weapon around the world. The withdrawal of USAID to bring pressure on the African countries. Those plans have been scrambled by our great leader, Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe if you're watching for the first time. Like the video, share it with all your friends and family. And please comment your thoughts and opinion, and let us have a wonderful interactive conversation on this topic today. The mission of my channel is to bridge that gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. We are one people separated by a brutal European slave trade and colonialism, but we are coming back together stronger than ever before, my friends. While Europe is falling, while America is falling, the chaos in Ukraine, Africa is rising. Let us help to build our fatherland, my friends. Africa, 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 the great motherland of civilization. Africa is the great mother of civilization, my friends, and the world is getting to know the power of our great motherland. My name is Beyond. This is Beyond Uncut, and of course I will see you again tomorrow in the next video. But before I go, if you're watching still, don't forget to subscribe and support the mission of bridging the gap between the African continent and the African diaspora. The African diaspora is the Caribbean nation islands. Right now, I'm here in the Caribbean. The African diaspora makes up African Americans, Afro-Canadians, Afro-British, Afro-Europeans, Africans in South America, Africans outside of Africa, and also the 54 African countries. Together, we are a powerful nation, unstoppable force that the world will understand, my friends. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you again in the next one. See you tomorrow in the next video. Much love and bye-bye.